Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we will explore QQQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on the 1st of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You definitely do not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 27th of May 2025, our system has ranked QQQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.47. Now, let's examine the performance of the ETF during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 4.94%. This results in an average return of 0.20% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The ETF is currently positioned within a robust upward trend in the short term, with indications of further increases within this trend. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 26.31% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging from 21.25% to 29.36%. In terms of the longer horizon, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 6.97%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between a decrease of 17.03% and an increase of 8.08% over the next year. This would imply a future price range between $453.85 and $591.17. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline, QQQ ETF downgraded to buy candidate. On the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, the price of the QQQ ETF decreased by 0.84%, dropping from $551.64 to $546.99. Throughout the trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 1.11%, with a low of $544.66 and a high of $550.71. Over the past 10 days, the price has risen on 6 occasions, reflecting an overall increase of 2.38% in the last 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume rose by 11 million shares on this day, despite the declining prices. This could serve as an early warning sign, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 55 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $30.35 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded price of the ETF was $552.77, while the lowest was $402.39. Currently, the price stands 1.05%, or $5.78, below the 52-week high of $552.77, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. As of July 1, 2025, QQQ, which tracks the NASDAQ 100 index, is positioned favorably as Wall Street experiences a summer bull market, propelled by 6 robust tailwinds. Despite flat economic indicators, the market has shown resilience, recovering from a significant 20% sell-off earlier this year. Investor sentiment is buoyed by expectations of interest rate cuts potentially coming as early as September, driving optimism across various sectors, notably technology, industrials, and utilities. The strong performance of technology stocks continues to be underpinned by surging demand for artificial intelligence infrastructure. This trend not only boosts technological stocks, but also invigorates utility companies that engage in partnerships to meet energy needs for data centers. In addition, large-cap stocks remain appealing, as evidenced by year-to-date gains in both the NASDAQ 100 and S&P 500. In the short term, QQQ could see further price appreciation if the anticipated rate cuts materialize, providing additional fuel for the rally. However, potential headwinds like increasing tariffs could introduce volatility. Long-term, if the technology sector maintains its upward trajectory alongside macroeconomic stability, QQQ may solidify its stature as an attractive investment option. Investors are advised to monitor earnings reports closely, as these will provide critical insight into the market's resilience and underlying growth trends. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 26th of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Edward Jones assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a hold grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a buy grade with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. The QQQ ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between the two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. On downward corrections, support is expected at $543.65 and $527.35. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact the near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, June 30th, 2025, and since then, it has decreased by 0.84%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Yesterday, volume increased alongside falling prices, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the ETF should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 48 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 44 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 48 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 36 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 27 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $466.40 and $423.69. There is a natural risk involved when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $466.40. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $423.69 and $422.67. Generally, the exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low in this fund. Over the last day, the exchange-traded fund experienced a movement of $6.05 between its high and low, representing a change of 1.11%. For the past week, the fund has had a daily average volatility of 0.89%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for the QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate a lack of confidence in the company's future prospects or suggest that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, which could present a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $548.09. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be exceeded before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ hits its first support level at $466. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $530.14. Reflecting a decrease of 3.08%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, which translates to minimal risk. A sell signal has been identified from a pivot top that occurred 1 day ago. Is the QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term indicators, combined with an overall upward trend, suggest a positive outlook. We conclude that the current price level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for the QQQ ETF to perform well in the near future. However, due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation from a strong buy to a buy candidate since our last assessment. After examining the volatility and price movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, we anticipate that the QQQ will open higher by approximately 463 hundredths of a dollar, beginning trading at $547.45. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.